Hello everyone, I'm excited to share the findings of my research on the sexualization of female characters in GTA 5 and its effects on gender stereotypes and women's self-concept. This study was inspired by questions. How does the portrayal of female characters in popular games like GTA 5 impact players' perspectives on gender and self-concept? Over 8 weeks, I embarked on a journey to explore these questions. To gather comprehensive data, I utilized both quantitative and quantitative research method, focusing on surveys and interviews. The participants, 50 female gamers, played selected scenarios in GTA 5, and for comparative analysis, The Last of Us. The dual game approach was integral to observe the contrasting effect of different characters' portrayals. Preparation for the interviews was intensive. I crafted a set of open-ended questions designed to encourage participants to express their feelings and experience freely. The questions delved into their emotional response, feeling of identification with the characters, and perceived impact on their self-concept and gender perspectives. The interviews were conducted individually to ensure privacy and comfort, allowing for candid, uninhibited response. Every response was recorded with consent, and I paid close attention to non-verbal cues to grasp the depths of the emotional and psychological impacts. Now, let's hone in on GTA 5, a core focus of my research. It's pivotal to understand the intricate ways this popular game has influenced women's experience and perceptions. The game's rampant sexualization of female characters isn't just a design element, it's a narrative with deep-rooted implications. In the virtual world of Los Santos, women are often relegated to the sidelines, their roles saturated with sexual undertones. For example, the character Liz McCallum, a sideline character, is heavily sexualized, while Tanisha, one of the more prominent female figures, is still defined by her relationship to the male protagonist. This dynamic subtly yet consistently echoes a narrative where women are secondary and defined by their sexuality or relationship to the man. In my quantitative analysis, 85% of female participants expressed discomfort with the overly sexualized portrayal of female characters. The qualitative data exists words like marginalized, objectified, and uncomfortable, while a common thread in the responses. These aren't just adjectives, they are articulation of the lived experience of female gamers navigating the world of GTA 5. Quantitatively, the post-gameplay service revealed a 40% decline in self-esteem scores, with heightened levels and anxiety reported by 70% of participants. Qualitatively, words like objectified and uncomfortable featured prominently in the responses. This psychological tool is significant. The data unveiled a 60% increase in negative mood indices post-gameplay, correlated strongly with mission where female objectification was at its peak. This isn't incidental. It's indicative of systematic issue where the game's design and narrative are not just alienating a significant segment of gamers, but actively contributing to negative psychological and emotional state. The representation of women in GTA 5 doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's a reflection and reinforcement of societal narratives. Every overly sexualized character, every mission that objectifies, every narrative that marginalizes, they echo, amplify, and validate the gender disparities that persist in our real world. Then came The Last of Us, a contrasting narrative. The game was lauded for its empowering female characters, and this was reflected in the participants' responses. There was a tangible uplift in self-esteem and positive identification with characters. I encountered these findings in existing scholarly works, like those by Burgess, to draw parallels and distinctions. The adverse impact of sexualized characters portrayals in GTA 5 elected with existing literature, but I ventured deeper exploring the nuanced emotional responses elicited by such portrayals. As a game design student, this isn't just academic to me. It's personal and professional. Every character, every narrative we craft, resonates in the psyche of our players. It either reinforces stereotypes or challenges them, shaping societal norms and individual self-concepts. I believe we are at a pivotal moment where our creative decisions will define not just the future of gaming, but the narrative of gender representation of generations to come. The data and insights from this study are a call to action, to evolve, to transform, to ensure that our virtual world are spaces of empowerment, respect, and equality. As I conclude, remember, we are not just game designers. We are architects of experiences, influencers of perceptions, and shapers of societal norms. Let's embrace this role with awareness, responsibility, and creativity. I look forward to hearing your thoughts and engaging in a constructive dialogue on how we can collectively elevate our practice to mirror the diversity and richness of our global audience. Thank you, guys.